A look at the number of people hospitalized with COVID-19 in Tennessee right now. That number is now up 1,700, with nearly 40 of those patients being children. Meanwhile, teachers and parents in Williamson County today are pleading with officials to protect their children at school.
I stood at our elementary school and watched teachers without masks working closely with elementary students, all of whom are too young to be vaccinated. There is clear data from an outbreak of the Delta variant in the Northeast that even a vaccinated teacher can spread the Delta variant to their students. And unfortunately, there are teachers who are not vaccinated, putting the students in those classrooms at tremendous risk for exposure to this Delta variant.
The Franklin Special School District is calling a special board meeting this week to discuss a possible mask mandate in school. And today, the House Speaker is reiterating his calls for a special session to ban school mask mandates. Representative Cameron Sexton tweeting this over the weekend, saying it's time to stop unelected bureaucrats from deciding what is best for our children. Governor Bill Lee, however, is still undecided. State Capitol Newsroom reporter Gerald Harris is live on Capitol Hill. And Gerald, the governor could still consider changing the state law on this. Is that correct?
Governor Bill Lee is not calling a special session to ban mask mandates off the table, but the governor is walking a tightrope between public safety and pressure from within his own party. As more Tennessee kids are becoming infected with COVID-19, Governor Bill Lee is not supporting mask mandates.
A parent knows best about their own individual child and what's best for them.
But the 50th governor of Tennessee says the law allows districts to make their own choices.
The laws in the state are set up. School districts have the authority to make those decisions. Those school boards are elected.
But the Republican governor is stopping short of calling a special session to outlaw mask requirements in schools.
I'll be working with the legislature over the next days. There'll be a lot of conversations about that. Nothing's off the table.
But doctors in Tennessee say more needs to be done by leaders to protect Tennesseans, including one rural Tennessee ER doctor who tweeted, "I can't stop thinking of the 5 unvaccinated COVID-positive patients I saw on my shift in the rural ER last night. 2 were teens supposed to start school today." Adding, COVID is going to get a lot worse here in Tennessee.
If he were to come in now and call a special session specifically to override local governments, that'd be very hypocritical and very dangerous to the health of Tennesseans at this time.
Nashville Representative John Ray Clemens, who recently took his son to get vaccinated.
As soon as my child turned 12, we took him to get his first vaccination shot. He'll get his next one not soon enough for his dad.
Says the rhetoric surrounding masks is not helpful.
You hear a lot of threats, and all it is the politicization of the pandemic.
Adding, both sides can agree to children needing to safely be in person in schools.
Being in class and learning in the schools is the best for our children. It's the most equitable way to educate our children and the most effective. I'm working every day to ensure that our children can stay in the classroom.
And once again, children younger than 12 are not eligible for a vaccine and can still carry the COVID-19 virus. Governor Lee says he has not had any direct conversation with Speaker Sexton about a special session, but the Speaker's office is confirming that discussions are ongoing. Reporting in downtown Nashville, Gerald Harris, News 2.
And Gerald, thank you. We have a poll up on WKRN.com right now where you can weigh in on this issue. Should the state have the power to overturn school mask mandates? Head to our website to vote, yes or no.